Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an
I
Alliance
enlisted
ship?
right out of med school. I wanted to travel, but humanity needs the Alliance if we
Ever
want to
think you
keep...
made the wrong
Sometimes
choice?
I think about opening a private practice, but there's something special about working on soldiers.
How well do you know the
I'd never
lieutenant?
worked with him before. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because
What
of the
does that
headache.
have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use
What
the
kind of
severe
complications?
mental disabilities, insanity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of
Alliance
Asari...
medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing... But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come...
I'd like to know more about
we
the
were the
Asari.
My people... Although we seek to understand others...
Like what?
Most of the... We still require a partner to reproduce.
So you'll have sex with anything?
Now you see how... The true... We explore... We then pass these
What
traits.
happens to your partner
Every
after?
relationship is different. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and
You
her
Asari
partner...
live for 1,000
Few
years.
sapient species live as long. We do not focus on the inevitable loss. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia
She
joined?
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's
Union
name?
with our own kind. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father's... I am what is sometimes called a... It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by...
Why agree to the Union if she didn't
I
want any
cannot
children?
answer that. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on...
Do you know why Benezia
I don't
joined
understand it. She was... Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow...
Any
be
chance
for-
she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend
You're right.
most of...
That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I guess seeking out his... You were actually touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm
That
not
is
some
why-
artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Seems like a sweet... I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Just trying to get
Is
a
this
sense
an
of
official evaluation, Commander?
Like I've got time to write you up. You have something you want to say, feel free.
Fair enough. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't
We've
reading.
got our orders. Bellyache.
I hear you. Sorry if I got too informal.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits.
None. You won't have to worry about me.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the...
That's a good question.
Like what?
Probably the same as most. I guess my father had... I grew up hearing about his... He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going
My
after-
father's a CSEC man to the bone. He thinks I'm being too rash, too He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre. I could have received special... He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Spoken like a true CSEC
Yeah,
officer.
but Saren's not gonna... If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't...
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
I know things are... With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief.
This is
What's
the
your-
most... I don't think we should get engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not gonna lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to... We... humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn... As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
The Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to... It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans
You
are.
sound like one of those
Terra
terra
Firma is a pack of jackals. I hope my father... I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked
No,
with...
mainly I've been... I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG...
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
No, sir.
I come from a military family, too.
Couldn't... We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
Mainly, I wanted to serve. Protect
Glad
the
to hear it.
Alliance.
I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the
Not
last
sure I
mission?
buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom.
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her.
That
where we
makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
We'll talk later.
Looking
Williams.
forward to it, sir.
So, we've got...
It won't be long now.
Good. I could tell as soon as...
Why didn't you tell
I
me
would
this?
have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was... They said he was looking for more men.
I didn't know Saren was...
I was on board.
What did...
I had a really...
What kind of
I don't
cargo?
know. If there was... That's why I didn't mention...
Whose ship
There
was
was a Volus trading vessel. Yeah, but every other merc on that mission turned up dead. Shepard.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is the Normandy runs so smooth.
The
It's
silence wakes
back
you
on
up.
the... I guess you don't... But it's... Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage.
Sounds like the Pilgrim.
You know, there's
You
a...
do plan to
I could
return?
never abandon my people, Shepard. See you later.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice... So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I...
I can see where this is... You want me as your pilot. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single...
What are you talking
You mean... Okay, even with crutch... Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up.
I need to know more about
Yeah,
this
of course you
bully.
do. They classify... 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first...
You're not gonna break
I
a
don't
bone.
fly with my... I can do my job as well as anyone else.
I have to go.
All right, see you.